South Carolina State Senator Richard Cash is one of the most unapologetically extreme lawmakers in the General Assembly. In an exchange with Senator Tamika Isaac Devine, he supports private schools that receive public funds to be able to discriminate against students enrolling over their beliefs, the families they come from, or even for just being who they are.
Thank you, Senator. So as I'm reading your amendment, Senator, there is the fifth one: the providers shall not be required to alter their creeds, practices, admissions policy, or curriculum in order to accept payments for a K-12 education. So that is part of your amendment. Is that correct, Senator?
It is.
And so if a school has an admissions policy that they do not accept children with disabilities, would someone still be able to use public funds out of the education lottery to send their child to that school?
I'm not sure of the answer to that question.
If a school has part of their creed that they do not respect all children's ideologies, would they still be able to use our public funds to send their child to that school?
Well, I think what you're getting at is, can the private school, which was established with specific creeds, continue to have their creeds and still have these students who get this money come to their school? And so that is, in fact, the reason that's in there is to protect them so that they don't undo the reason for which they were founded, their creeds, in order to receive, to admit a child who is receiving these funds.
So, Senator, is it your belief that if a school discriminates against who they admit to that private school, they still should be entitled to have these public funds?
It's my belief that the private schools need to be protected from government intrusion, and that if we don't write the bill that way, I'm certainly not going to support it.
And Senator, would you agree that public schools cannot discriminate? They need to take every child that is zoned for that school and applies to come into that school?
I agree that public schools and private schools are different.
Thank you. No further questions.